What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all coming in. My name is Larry. What happened to DIXON WAY? My beautiful wife, Sean, the other half. And we provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. As Ronald Acuna Jr. just walks, let's go, man. Walk it out in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming through. It's the Braves versus Phillies. Y'all already know what it is. Rivalry going on. Let's get it. All right, man. Sorry about that. I was outside watering my garden. It is hot as heck outside. So had to make sure I water these plants before the sun go down so they can get that nice nourishment overnight. Yep. All right, so Ronald Acuna draws a walk, induce a walk. Love to see it. Let's go. Then they try to pick him off. He almost got caught slipping. Oh my goodness, Ronald. Pay attention. Ronald, you got to pay attention, my boy. All right. What's up, Karen Ross? Ryan, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through. Swing and a miss. MVP up right now. Drake Baldwin, MVP. Guys, make sure you go check out the Birdcage LLC. I do, you should too. Oakley Farmer, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. That's sounding for you also on one account. Here's the one, the pitch. Drake Baldwin hit that thing in the right field. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. MVPs in the chat. MVPs in the chat for Drizzy. Let's go. Oh, you at the game, Ryan? That's what's up. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I got echo. My bad. Ryan at the game. Let's go. If y'all ain't know, man, Ryan, you know what I'm saying, he lives in Philadelphia area, but he dirty bird through and through. You feel me? Hopefully hopeful. What's going on, fam? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Matty O up the bat. 2 on, nobody else. Let's go, Matty O. Here's the wind the pitch ball way outside. Good eye by Matty O. Let's go. All right. What in O's account? Here's the wind the pitch ball up by his face. Hey, watch it out now, young fella. 88-mile-per-hour cutter. 2-0 to count. Philadelphia has been struggling earlier. We can kick them while they're down. Let's go. This is a totally different scheme, like color scheme. And that ball way outside. 3-0 to count, Matty O. Sitting on something green. Uh-oh. I dare you to throw something fatted across the plate. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. You better walk them. Here's the wind the pitch. Yes, sir. Walk it out. Bases is loaded. No outs. Ronald, what are you doing? All right. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, Austin Riley up the bat. Let's go, Austin. Austin hit a home run the last game we played. Let's see if he can continue that hot streak. And he hit one off the bricks. Here's one to pitch in right field. Strike. Looking at that cutter, 88-mile-per-hour. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled out quickly in the hole. 0-2 to count for Austin Riley. What's up with these Philly jerseys? I have no idea what's up with it. They got the Liberty Bell. Maybe it's something to do with the Liberty Bell. Totally different color scheme. Here's the one to pitch. High fastball. Good eye. He ain't thrown a strike yet, Austin. He ain't thrown a strike yet. You're going to get yourself out. Here's one to pitch. That's a ball. Ain't no way. Challenge that. Challenge that. That clearly was not a strike. Challenge that, Austin. Austin, challenge that. Oh, my goodness. That wasn't a strike. Challenge that, my boy. Oh, well. He going to go back and look at that and be like, man. He ain't threw a strike yet. Here's one to pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye by Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies batting 288 on the season. Love to see it. 4 home runs, 8 RBIs with OPS at 803. Here's a 1 in the pitch. That ball way outside again. 2-0 to count. Exactly. The only reason that would call a strikeout because Austin Riley been struggling. Here's a 1 in the pitch. 3-0 to count. Let's go. Walk him in. Come on. Walk him in, sir. Come on. Your name is Walker. Walk the runner in, Walker. Come on, Walker. Live up to your name. Live up to your name, Walker. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Ozzie Albies hit the ball right there to the second baseman. That's going to drive in a run. Sacrifice run by Ozzie Albies. And the Braves score first. Let's go. All right, we got 2 runners on with 2 outs. Run at second, run at third base. We need to put up some more runs than this. What's up, Fox? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, babe. Oh, you talking to Larry? Okay. All right. Come on, Yaz. Yaz batting 203. Only 4 RBIs, no home runs, and OPS up 580. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. One and 1 is the count. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Still ain't throwing a strike. He throwing 1 strike in this sequence. 2-1 to count. Don't y'all let this guy off the hook. Man, we got to score at least 3 runs on this guy. He is serving it up on a platter. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Yes, sir. 3-1 to count. Load the bases. Come on. The other 25 pitches. Walker. Yes. Come on, Braves. We got to score more than this. I'm glad we scored. We got to score at least 2. Here's the 1 in the pitch. And that ball grounded into the dirt. At 8-mile-per-hour cutter. 3-2 to count. Come on, Yaz. Come on, Yaz. We need you right here, right now. Hit it in the green. Hit it in the green, we score 2. Here's the 1 in the pitch. That ball hit right up the middle. Off the pitcher. Yes. That's 2. Chops in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Good hit by Yaz right off the pitcher's leg. Love to see it. Yes, sir. He threw his glove down at it trying to stop it. All he did was help us get the run in. Yes. Yes. All right now. Yes. Oh, no, don't talk to him. He's okay. He's quite all right. He is quite all right. Y'all don't need no pep talk to him. He's okay. Let's go. Come on, Braves. Uh-oh. Dom, here come Dom. Too fast, too furious. Let's go, Dom. Dominic Smith, look at that focus on his face. Let's go, Dom. Batting 381, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs with an OPS of 1,043. Yeah. 2 outs, runners on the corners. Top half of the first inning. It's 2-0 right now. 2-2-2. Here's the 1 in the pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye by Dom. Let's go, Dom. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Good pitch. Splitter. Inside corner. Strike. Got plenty of the plate. Dom standing in there. 1-1 is the count. All right, way to get back by Yaz. Pitch out just to try to sell himself down. Walker, I need you to walk another man. Actually, I need Dom to get a hit. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh, and that ball hit, but it's a fly ball to right field. That's going to be the end of the inning. The Phillies get away. We're only giving up 2 runs. Let's go. It's 2-0. Let's go. They really got away with it. That's all right. At least we put up a crooked number. At least we put up a crooked number. I want at least 3. But hey, we got 2. All right. Great start by the Atlanta Braves on the road. Road test. All right, guys. So, pitcher had less strikes. Thrown strikes, yes, I agree. Thrown strikes. He probably thrown 3 strikes. Maybe. Rest, we were getting ourselves out, fouling it off. Closer strikes type of thing. But that's all right. When they go back in the dugout and see that and review what they did, they were like, oh, okay, yeah. I know how to approach this dude. Now he's gonna go in there and make adjustments. So let's see if he make adjustment. See if we make adjustments. So let's go. Thank every last one of you guys coming through. Oakley, Hopeful, Ryan, Ken Ross, Fox, CMA, Fox. Appreciate you guys coming through. You guys are absolutely awesome. Ain't nobody told you we're awesome today. We will. Trey Turner coming up, leading off. Bullpen games for both teams. We got Perez up. Here's the wind in the pitch. Strike. Good pitch by Perez. Love to see it. First pitch, he just sat there and watched it. Let's go, Martin. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off quickly ahead. 0-2 the count. And Martin hasn't pitched bad. He just ain't won a game yet. ERA ain't nothing but like 3-something. So it's not astronomical. You feel me? I like Perez as he just got to keep that in and down. All right, fouled that off. 0-2 the count. Trey Turner is a free swinger, but he got a lot of pop in that bat. A lot of pop in his bat. Here's the one in the pitch. He did not swing it that low in his side. That's usually the out pitch for him. Kind of like Money Mike. Here's the one in the pitch. Ooh, that was close. Nah, don't challenge that. Don't challenge that. You missed it. You missed it. 2-2 the count. Don't waste your challenges that early. 2-2 the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Austin Riley got it. Quickly throws across the diamond. Got him. You got to throw that thing quick because Trey Turner could scoot down that line. That's out number 1. Let's go. That is out number 1. All right. Here's the one in the pitch. Schwarber up, batting .222. Just got a huge payday. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 1-1 is the count. Woo, don't leave nothing hanging over the plate like that. He would deposit that thing into the parking lot. Yeah, those are the City Connect uniforms. Here's one in the pitch. Very different than their normal color screen. Oh, it looked like he grazed them. Saying he grazed them across the jersey. Right across the Philly, I guess. Let's see. He ain't touch it. No, he ain't touch it. No, the wind did that. That was the wind. He didn't touch him. That was the wind of the. That was the wind of the ball. Whatever. Whatever. All right, Harper up the bat. Uh-oh. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too high. Be careful. At least it's a lefty on lefty, though. Not a bad City Connect. Got Phil on the front. Got the Liberty Bell on the helmet. Here's one to pitch. Very different for Philadelphia, though. Like color scheme wise. Definitely unique. It's not bad. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off, bro. All right, so Harper fouled that off. 1-2 is the count. Kind of reminds me, well, with the light green, it reminds me of the 70s Hawks jerseys. With the blue and green. Yeah. I mean, look, Atlanta got the best City Connects. Plain and simple. This was one for the A, and now the Braves using the 80s Dale Murphy era. Those are fire. Like the Braves done went City Connect, City Connect, City Connect, fire, fire, fire. All right, here's the one to pitch. And that ball squirts through the left-hand side. Good hit by Bryce Harper. 2 on, 1 out. What's up, drummer? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. It's time for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Also, guys, if you want commentary from the Philadelphia point of view, please check out Play by Play with JJ. Great commentary, got that announcer's voice. That's Play by Play with JJ. Check it out on YouTube. I'm good, drummer. Garcia at the bat. Formula of the Rangers. Here's one to pick. Oh, no. Formula of the, is it Rangers or Tampa? I think of the Rangers. All right, here's the one to pitch. Ooh, that was close. Change up, 83 mile per hour. Ooh, 2-1 to count. Ah, JJ's on vacation. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Here's the one to pitch. That ball's too low. 3-1 to count, and the Philadelphia Phillies are looking to put up a crooked number themselves. Bullpen matchup versus bullpen matchup. Who's going to win? Tune in next time, Batman. 3-1 to count. 1 out, 2 runners on. Run at first, run at second base. Here's the one to pitch. Walked them. Bases are loaded. Oh, what's good for the goose is not good for the gander, as we have loaded the bases. And here come Hefner right now. It ain't Hugh Hefner. Raheem Dortch in the building. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. It's time for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream, family. I see you. We better get a double play. All right, man. A pop fly gets a run in. A base run, and it's all tied up. Perez up to 19 pitches. You had one job. Dang nabbit. Here's the one to pitch. Oh my goodness. Rock that ball, but it's a foul ball. Thank the Matrix. Mike Geiger in the building. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball bounced up there. 2-1 to count. There's nowhere to put him, Perez. I did say we got to watch out for that inning, right? I didn't expect it to be the first inning. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Yes. 2-2 to count. Do a little bit more of that. Here's one to pitch. And that ball fouled off. Same pitch, same location. Fouled it off. Don't do it again. He's lining it up. Got to go low and inside now. You got to switch that eye perspective. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Thank you. Yes. That ball was about a foot over the plate. It was at eye level. Oh, my goodness. At least 10 inches. How did he swing at that? That ball got loose. That was a horrible pitch, but even worse swing. Love to see it. All right. Go sit down. Share the chat. One share in the chat for Perez with that strikeout. Here's the one to pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. 92 mile per hour. 4-seam fastball. JT Rillamuto. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hopefully you have fun in the Bahamas. That is a, whoo. Man, that's a pretty pity. Here's one to pitch. That ball way outside. One and two is the count. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball popped up. Yes. Catch it. Move out the way. Yes, got it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Dance through all the raindrops. I need to see thunderstorm emojis in the chat. Because we just danced through a whole thunderstorm. A hurricane. Word from run should have came upon us. We got lucky that one. We got lucky on that one. I'll take it. I'll take it. They didn't even score once. Man, that's tough. That is tough, JT. Usually clutch. I was sweating, man. That dude always clutch against us, man. I was worried. I ain't even gonna lie. I was worried. All right, man. So we go to the top half of the second inning, and the Braves leading 2-0 in the link. I mean, in the bank, excuse me. Why is Blooper butt naked? Oh, it's a Hawaiian shirt night. Blooper still need to put on some pants, though. I'm just saying. All right.
Oakley Farmer 3887 says, "Let's go Braves."
All right, right now it's 2-0. Braves leading. What's up, Jordan? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. The sound for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream, family. I see you. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Whoa, what happened to the Braves vision? Oh, goodness. Strike. Came back and the ball was coming. Strike. The Braves scored. What's up, right here? We scored off some small ball. Bases loaded, some small ball, sacrifice fly, and then a base hit. That's it. Hoping we scored more, but hey, we scored 2. And then we just saw the Phillies have bases loaded, 1 out, and did not score. So I definitely feel fortunate now. It's 2-0. All right, 1-2 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Here's the one in the pitch. Check swing. Good eye. Dubon definitely been a blessing this season. With Kim going down, this man has earned the starting job and not just, hold a placeholder until Kim comes back. That's his job, in my opinion. Kim, you're on the bench. You only signed a 1-year deal anyway. Here's one in the pitch. That ball popped up. And running in, second baseman got it. Caught it. Swirling wins always at the bank. Money Mike coming up the bat. Let's go, Money Mike. Batting .226, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs with OPS of 600 even. All right, let's go, Money Mike. We need you to get off the schneid too. He's starting to get back in those bad habits he had last year. In spring training and at the very beginning of the season, he wasn't swinging at that stuff. Now, he's starting to resort back to bad habits. 1-0's a count. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh, yeah, there you go, Money Mike. Money Mike with a base hit straight up the middle. Money in the chat. Money in the chat. Money emojis in the chat. Let's go. Yeah. Good inside out swing. Nice. Barrel on bat. Hit it right to center field. Love to see it. Here's the one in the pitch. And Ronald back up the bat. He walked his first attempt, swinging, fouled it off. Did not need to do that. That was a ball. Ronald batting .247 on the season, 1 home run, 5 RBI with an OPS of 732. And throw it back to first base. Money Matt just makes it back. Careful. D. Thomas, what's up, fam? It don't bother me, man. There's so many iterations of the hat. Don't really bother me. But I feel you. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ronald behind the count, but not out. Ronald fixes his chain. Buttons unbuttoned. Swagger on 1,000. Vanessa Brooks, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's sounding for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I see you. Here's the one, the pitch. Check swing. Good job. Good eye. 2-2 the count. Make him throw a strike. That's right, Ronald. Here's the one, the pitch. That ball looked like it might bloop in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good hit. And Ronald Acuna Jr. almost got, excuse me. Michael almost got out because he didn't know where to go. He thought it was going to get caught. He was halfway back to first base and they had to turn back around. All right. Ow. Good blooper by Ronald. Let's go. 1 out, 2 runners on. Top half of the second inning. Here comes Drake Baldwin. Drake the rake. Here's one the pitch. Ooh, got it with a 93 mile per hour sinker right there. Waist high. Good stuff. Drake 1-1 right now. You know how Drake do. Professional hitter. Here's the one the pitch. Chop that into the ground though. Quickly behind. 0-2 is the count. Let's go. Let's go. Here's the one the pitch. Swing and a miss. Getting Drake Baldwin food on that. That's a great pitch. Drake, you forgot your first at bat, man. He is really not throwing those strikes. You could have left that alone. That was definitely, now y'all biting on the junk he throwing. He ain't throwing strikes, man. He's throwing pitches to you to get yourself out. Here's the one to pitch. Ball. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Let's go, Matty O. Here's one to pitch. Matty O rips that thing down the right field line. All right, and the ball coming home. Ronald Acuna Jr. coming home, and he dropped the ball. Come on, come on. Let's go. And he would have been out, but aggressive running by Ronald proved to save the day as the catcher was worried about. The catcher was more, no, my bad. That wasn't Ronald. That was Michael Harris. The catcher was more worried about Michael Harris sliding in. Let's go. Michael Harris definitely was out, but never caught it. And that wasn't intentional. He was just going for the base. Actually, the catcher trying to block the bag. So, yeah, he's trying to block home plate with his knee. That's illegal. All right, strike. Let's go, Austin Riley. Great hit by Matty O with another RBI. Let's go. All right, it's 3-0. Braves on top, looking to put some more up. 2 outs, 2 runners on. 0-1 to count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. If it was a double steal, ain't no double steal. Not with Matt Olson. Matt Olson looking like, who you think stealing, bro? Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch right there by Walker. 89 mile per hour cutter on the lower outer corner. 1-2 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. Oh, Olson Riley got a hold of one. It's going back to the wall. Home run. He just smoked one. Let's go. A 3-run shot. 3-run shots and the Braves is up 6-0. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Austin Riley, he's heating up. He's on fire.
I'm coming in.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
That's right. Let him cook.
Let him cook. Let him
Strike,
cook now.
Ozzie Albies.
Let him cook.
Austin Riley, back-to-back games, home runs. Uh-oh.
Cook.
Let him cook. Oh, yeah, that's right. And my bad. Beer and Skull in the chat for Stone Cold Austin Riley. Beer and Skull in the chat. Let's go. Stone Cold Austin Riley. On the weekend of WrestleMania. Why did Ozzie Albies swing at that when it almost hit him in the foot? Did he think he was in Augusta? Augusta Nationals? That was the only thing he was trying to tee. He was going off the tee. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball popped up in the left field, going back to the wall, caught. And that's out number 3. But no harm, no foul. It's 6-0. Let's go. Going to the bottom half of the second inning. Yes, sir. Gibby, what's up, Gibby? Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see ya.
Sergeant Gibby says, great inning. Walker has 60 pitches already.
Benjamin Button, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream on Twitch. I see ya. Yeah, hopefully we do maintain this momentum, man. But we're playing great right now, and we're still injured. Imagine when we get fully healthy. But guess what? Like I said, man, who knows how we would have started if we were fully healthy. All I know is the bond is not going to cover out the ball. So is Dominic Smith. So, yeah, everything's playing out how it's supposed to be. And Perez got a reprieve because he had bases loaded with 1 out and got up out of that situation. All right, Fox, take it easy, man. Thank you for coming in. Let's go, Braves. JL, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. This sounded for you. Let's go. Braves looking really good. Looking really good. What's up, Miss Pam? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you.
Pamela Johnson 64.
Make sure you guys check out the Ladybirds.
Hello, Larry, and everyone.
I
in the
do.
chat.
You should
Happy
too.
Friday.
Yep. On AFN. All right, it's 6-0 right now. Braum up the bat. Here's the wind to pitch. Strike at the knees. Good pitch. 1-1 is the count. Here's the wind to pitch. Swing at a miss. Mike Geiger already throwing blows up there at the Dodgers. How about we got to get on the road right now. When we see the Dodgers, we'll see them. I ain't worried about them now. We'll worry about them when we cross them road. When we cross that road, we'll cross that track. What's up, Breezy? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you, fam. Appreciate you coming through. Belt. You missed that belt. Let's go. Right now, it's 6-0. Braves looking good first 2 innings. Here's the wind to pitch. 1-2 is the count. Braum hit that thing center field. Money Mike underneath it. Caught it. Out number 1. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Austin Riley just smoked one. And that's back-to-back game for Austin Riley hitting a home run. So he might be breaking out of that slump. Oh, if he is, it's over. It's over for everybody. I ain't worried about just the Dodgers. I'm talking about everybody. That ball inside. I just barely missed. Crawford faking a bunt. Batted 283 on the season. One of those account. Here's the one to pitch. Strike. And he crouches down a lot, man. He's shrinking his strike zone. Or he's actually expanding it. That thing gonna be up to his chest how low he dipping down. Here's the one to pitch. And hit him on the elbow. Hey, man, he leaning over the plate, Blue. He leaning over the plate. Look at his elbow is over the. No, it wasn't. I thought it was elbow was over the plate. No, it's not. Well, he hit him in the ribs. Ow. Yeah, you got to pitch better than that, man. Appreciate you, DJ Shire. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Otto Kemp up the bat. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball popped up. Hopefully it's an infield pop-up. And looking back, foul ball. Hit two lefties. Yeah, he has. Philly gonna have to get rid of these jerseys to keep it going. Nah. That's their city. They got it. That's what it is. I think they hit a hot streak wearing them jerseys last year. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. On to the count. I agree, Gibby.
Sergeant Gibby says, need that DP for 17 or whatever games in a row with one.
Here's one to pitch. That ball right there. Here comes the DP. That's one. And no. Horrible throw by Dubon. Dubon with a lazy underhand throw. Get that thing to Albies so he can turn it. Look at this, man. You got it. Pick it up. Lazy and low. Get that thing out, man. Come on, man. Yeah, now turn her up. All right, got to run on first base with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. I told you that inside, diving down at the knees, either slide or curveball gets Turner. That's his out pitch.
Sergeant
I don't want no
says,
2-out rallies.
gotta get Turner out now.
Here's the one to pitch. Ball way up high. Trying to switch eye levels. Turner never swing at that, though. It's just low and in where he feasts up. Oh, what's his, out pitch? Low and inside. Here's one to pitch. He like to extend his arms like that. It's going back to the wall. Ronald with a great catch. Give me that. Go sit down with the catch. Put a champ for that catch. Oh my goodness, Ronald. Ronald, defensive Ronald is back. Give me that. Ooh. Ronald, the defense is back. Uh-oh. He ain't scared no more. The defense is back. Oh. Yeah, that ball was smoke. And Ronald caught that on a rope. That's the defense I saw when his first 2 seasons in the major league. We had gold glove capability with the glove. Not just the arm. That was dynamic defense right there. Money Mike was like tip his cap on that one. Like, good stuff, my boy. Yeah. I'm not going to wear the hat because we winning without the hat.
Sergeant Gibby says, I know Schwarber is gonna go deep on us in this series, need to hold him to solo shots.
All right. I mean, my hat right there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a mistake. It's by design. See if we can start off hot. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream on YouTube. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. Let's go, Braves. That's right. That sounded for you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, if I miss you guys in the chat, I apologize. I try to get to as many people as I can in the chat. That's just what we do on the DIXON WAY. If you feel like, you know what I'm saying, doing a super chat, that's fine. You ain't got to. I'm going to recognize you anyway. But super chats are welcome. Here's the wind the pitch.
Sergeant Gibby says, Weiss got these boys playing.
Hey, is he the best manager ever? Gibby. I ain't heard Gibby say one bad thing about Walt Weiss. I think Gibby liked this manager. Me too. And if you don't, he'll beat you up. Here's the wind the pitch. My manager is tougher than yours. My manager can whoop your manager's butt. Here's the wind the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Yaz goes down swinging. Swung at something not in the strike zone. Guys, don't get yourself out. This guy should have been out the game. But I'm glad they still trucking himself out of there. They're going to run his ERA out of the atmosphere, man. You're going to call his ERA Artemis. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball, ooh, that was a nice sinker right there. That had some nice tailing action on it. Yeah. Dog! Too fast, too furious home run. He just smoked one. Woo! Chops in the chat. Dog. It's 7-0. Let's go, man. Stop playing with these Braves. Let's go. Don Toretto. We know his name, Don Smith. Too fast, too furious. Don. Get him up out of here. The Artemis run average. That's right. Let's go, man. They finna Artemis this dude. His ERA is going to be Artemis, my boy. Yes, sir. That ball up by Dubois' head. Oh, now he head hunting. Woo, Dom crushed it. Get up out of here, bruh. Yeah. Here's the wind the pitch. Dubon swinging for the fences. It's 7-0. We done scored a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go, man. We scored a touchdown and an extra point. Here's the wind in the pitch. Oh, he hit him in the back. All right, now. All right, play around. Play around. Let my manager come out there. Play around. See, we calm. We cool. Yes, sir. Big Don coming in fast and furious with them clutch hits.
7 says, Big DOM coming in too fast, too furious with them clutch big hits.
Mike Geiger, that was a key. That was a key to the 2023 season. The back half of our lineup was the best in baseball. Here's the wind the pitch, and Money Mike almost got hit. He's trying to get up out of there, man. He is head hunting now. He's trying to get up out of there. This is cowardly right here. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball fouled off. Mike, you ain't got to swing at nothing. Yeah, it's on purpose, man. He's trying to get out the game. Mike, don't swing at nothing. Just jump out the way. I would turn my back. He ain't throwing no strike. He's trying to get up out of there. Here's the one to pitch. Told you he ain't trying to throw no strikes. He's trying to get up out of there, man. Top half of the third inning, 7-0. We done scored a touchdown. Let's go. Falcons 7. Eagles nothing. Here's the one to pitch. Oh, Money Mike got a hold of one. It's going back. 9 to the 1 track. All right, runner will not advance. Nope, runner will not advance. Everybody hitting it hard, though. Everybody hitting them hard. Mike kind of bailed that dude out, though. I ain't even going to lie. He bailed that dude out. Yeah, he keep throwing inside. Walker making Elder look like Maddox. First of all, you need to call him by his correct name. I thought you said he earned his name back. Now you call him Elder again. That's right, Jeff. That's right. You dang all right. Raymond Collins, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. Thank you. Thank you, Gibby. Strike. Braves challenge. It's confirmed. That was a strike. Who challenged that? Ronald always using our challenges. Here's one to pitch. They need a ban Ronald for using challenges. And check butt, and he's out. And that was the baseball guys telling you, stop using challenges. That was the baseball guys telling him not to use the challenges no more. Literally. Check swing on a ball that was almost in the dirt. And it hit right to Harper. Let's go, man. All right, Braves up 7-0. Love to see it. Yeah. They just getting used to it. I'll say this. In my opinion, only the catcher should use a challenge. Either catcher, I don't care if Ronald use it, but it need to be on either it's a strikeout or a walk. That's just my feeling. If the batter gonna use it, it needs to be changing the play. Don't just do it because you felt like it was a bad call. If you about to strike out because of it, okay. And you feel that's close, okay, challenge it. Personally, I feel like catcher's the only one that should challenge it. That's personally what I feel. I think it's a defensive mechanism, and they know the strike zone better than anybody. Pitchers definitely shouldn't use it. Isaiah, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. It sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the DIXON WAY stream. That sounded for you. We're not the worst at challenges when our catchers do it. We're the worst at challenges when our batters do it. Here's one to pitch. Ball outside, good pitch. Strike one. Here's one to pitch. That ball outside, 1-1 is the count. Perez up to 44 pitches. Bottom half of the third inning. Here's the one in the pitch. Ooh, check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike two. Good pitch by Perez. Love to see it. Got hit by a batter the first time. He done hit left-handers. Guess Walker's trying to settle the score. Here's the one to pitch. That ball inside. Did it go? No, he did not. Almost. New pitching coach. New pitching coach, Mike Geiger. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Ghosted down. Let's go, man. 2 chairs in the chat. That's his second strike out. Scottish, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream on YouTube. Bryce Harper at the bat. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Great pitch. 91-mile-per-hour sinker on the outside corner. Right thigh high. 0-1 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Mike Geiger said, I was his biggest critic. You know that. Yep. Strider been throwing well in minor leagues. He may be back at the beginning of May. Here's the one in the pitch. And Bryce hit that thing down the line. Bryce got another hit. That's going to be at least a stand-up double. Get to it, Ronald. And Bryce going for 3. And he's going to get 3. Bryce Harper with a perfect hit. Triple. Orange Juice. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That sounds for you. Welcome back to the stream. I see you. All right, running at third base. 1 out. Here's the winding pitch. Curveball way outside. Up and out. Don't let that phase you, Perez. Just get these 2 outs and nobody comes home. That's all you got to do. Easier said than done, though. Here's the winding the pitch. That ball way outside. 2-0 to count. Orlando Garcia got a lot of pop in his bat. Better be careful. Here's the winding pitch. Ooh, you got away with that cutter. 85-mile-per-hour, center of the plate. And he missed it. Thank the Matrix. 2-1 to count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cutter on his hands would jam him up and keep it on that side of the field. Here's the winding pitch. He tried it. He ain't go for it. A little bit too far inside. Don't you leave that over across the plate against Garcia, though. He would deposit that thing into the Liberty Bell, actually. Here's the winding pitch. And that's a walk. All right, so we got 2 runners on. We got opportunity for a double play, though, to get up out of his inning. And Jeff just said a walk here be okay. As long as you ain't giving up a home run, I feel you. I'm in agreement. Chance for a double play, yes, sir. I hope so, Gibby.
Gibby says. Now he's gonna need a DP.
Armando Sosa at the bat. Here's one in the pitch. Strike. Got away with that sinker right down middle to Broad Street. Right down Broad Street. We in Philadelphia. Might as well say that. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. 84-mile-per-hour changeup. 1-1's the count. Low and outside. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low again. Change up. Not swinging at that. Sosa with a good eye right now. 2 balls, 1 strike. What's up, BB? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. That sounded for you. Let's get it. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball popped up. Matteo underneath it. Going to be a foul territory out. Love to see it. All right, that's 2 outs. Will Philadelphia strand these 2 runners? We'll see. It's always a good thing that the Braves winning, BB. You know that. Here's one to pitch. And that ball, JT, foul ball. JT back up in a big spot. He was up when the bases loaded. Didn't do nothing. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 0-2 the count. Quickly ahead. All right, 0-2 the count. 2 outs with 2 runners on. Bottom half of the third inning. Braves up by 7 runs. 7-0. Perez up to 61 pitches. Here comes number 62. Here's the one to pitch. Ball inside. That miss. Here's one to pitch. And JT got a hold of one. It's going back, but Yaz got it. Let's go. Hard hit, but just to the warning track. And the Braves get up out of there again, going to the top half of the 4th inning. And man, Perez is getting very good defense out there. We'll take it. Let's go. All right, guys. So, right now the Braves are in full control of this game. It is 7-0. Going to the top half of the 4th inning. Love to see it. All right, man. Let's go. Dre Baldwin swinging at the first pitch. That's a pop-up. All right, that was greedy right there. That was kind of a selfish swing. You got to do better than that, Drake. All right, 1 pitch, 1 out. You bailing this dude out. Bailing this dude out. Swinging at the first pitch. High fastball. Definitely, that was the bailout right there. All right. Matty-O at the bat. Here's the one to pitch. Ball outside. Good eye. Thank you, Matty-O. You know this dude ain't pitching right. I'd rather ball it on base than trying to hit a home run. Don't need it. Need you on base so when Matty-O come up, he can get you around. There's the key to the offense. You and Ronald need to be on base. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too high. Good eye. Here's the one to pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's one to pitch. Walk it out. Let's go. That's a professional hitter. Great job. Walk it out. Free Dirt in the building. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream, family. I see you. Strike. I don't agree. Whatever. Maybe I didn't see it right. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Ain't got no swinging at that one. 0-2 to count. Quickly in the hole is Olson Riley. Here's the one to pitch. All right, Olson Riley fouled that off. 0-2, still to count. Went out, 1 runner on first base. Here's the one to pitch. Ball way too high. Let's get it.
Sergeant Gibby says, "We take today and all we gotta do to win the series is win tomorrow of 2 Chris and 2 aces."
Mm-hmm. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye. 2-2 to count. Let's go, Olson Riley. Lock in. On deck is Ozzie Albies. Here's the one to pitch. Almost hit you, Stone Cold. You ain't had to swing at that. Would have hit you in the chest. Here's the one to pitch. No, sir. Challenge that. Challenge that. That's another one that Olson Riley gonna sit there and look at, and it's a ball. That is not a strike, but guess what? It's so close. All right. You give him the benefit of the doubt right there. That was millimeters. Here's one to pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye. That wasn't egregious. That was like a millimeter off. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. 2-0 to count. Good eye by Ozzie Albies. Let's go, OA. Here's the one to pitch. Ozzie Albies popped it up, and that's going to be out number 3 in left field. All right, guys, so the Braves go down quickly, 1-2-3. We're going to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Walker said, hey, my ERA ain't going up no more. Well, your ERA is shot right now, my boy. They left you out to the wolves. I mean, to be honest, you only having 7 runs is kind of a miracle for you. They should have put up at least 10 on you. How they left you out to dry. Like some clothes in summer. Like wet clothes in the summer. They left you hanging, bro. Great shucks. Smizzy, what's up, fam? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Sound for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream, family. All right, we're at commercial break right now. Let me get some, I'm a little parched. Let me get something to drink. Give a shout out to our friends at Fanatics.
The DIXON WAY are officially partnered with Fanatics. Fanatics is your one-stop shop in providing officially licensed Atlanta Braves apparel and merchandise. So if you're looking to buy that new Atlanta Braves fit, please use our affiliate QR code or click the link in the description to make your purchase to directly support our channel while looking good doing so. Thank you, and go Braves! The DIXON WAY are officially partnered with Fanatics. Fanatics is your one-stop shop in providing officially licensed Atlanta Braves apparel and merchandise. So if you're looking to buy that new Atlanta Braves fit, please use our affiliate QR code or click the link in the description to make your purchase.
All right, we're back. Here's the wind the pitch. Check swing, ball on the inside corner. Brom up the bat. Two balls, one strike. Now LeBron batting 143. Oh my goodness. Wow. Here's the one to pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Wow. He is struggling. I thought Olson, Riley, and Michael Harris was struggling. Now that's struggling. Golly. Kid, he's a good kid though. Good player. I think he's going to bounce back. But that can happen after the Braves finish playing him. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. Oh, yeah, challenge that. That's strike right there. That's strike right there. Got him. Yes, sir. 3-2 the count. You are not walking, sir. Oh, no, that's a strikeout. Yeah, go get him. Go sit down. Yes, sir. That's how you challenge. What's up, Check Up? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. Welcome back to the stream. Here's one the pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. Crawford looking at it. Got hit by a pitcher the first time. Tim, what's up, Tim? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. That sounded for you also. Here's one to pitch. That ball right down there, but right at Ronald. He got it. 2 outs. He hit it. He just hit it where somebody was at. He got good wood on it. That's when it's not going good for you. He put good wood on it. It was just hit right at Ronald. The Phillies are 2-6 in their last 8 games. 3 home series loss. They 5-7 on at home. Oh wow. Yep, ain't our problem. We got our own problems with all our injuries and stuff. Here's one to pitch. Excuse me. 1-0 the count. Appreciate those shares in the chat, guys. Here's the one to pitch. Strike. Good pitch. Curveball. 78 mile power. Dropped it in the bucket. Otto Kemp up the bat in the 9-hole. 2 outs, nobody on. Don't want Turner to come up, man. Let's go and get this dude out. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kentucky, what up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. It's time for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. All right, man, you missed the fireworks, man. Braves coming out looking good in the first few innings. First small ball, then a long ball. That's how it went. We scored small ball first, then a long ball in the second inning, and then another long ball in the third inning. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. 3-2 to count, full count. Let's go, Perez. He been dancing through raindrops himself. Here's one to pitch. Got him. Go sit down. 4 chairs in the chat. Let's go, man. These Braves is cooking. 4 chairs in the chat, man. Go sit down. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. All right, so the Atlanta Braves are up 7-0. Going to the top half of the 5th inning. Excellent start for the series. Keep the foot on the pedal. So go ahead, finish these dudes off. Get ready for tomorrow. Also, guys, we will not be doing the Braves versus Phillies tomorrow. It will be on Fox, though. You guys check that out. We will be doing the Atlanta Hawks versus New York Knicks, round 1 of the NBA playoffs. So, yeah. Make sure you guys are here. We might come on a little bit early. The game starts at 6. We might come on at 5:30. It's the playoffs, man. It's the playoffs. Hopefully we wear our Peachtree jerseys when we home. Because remember, guys, the Peachtree jersey were our other alternates, not just the MLK. We had the Peachtree and the MLK jerseys. All right? In 2021. Here's the wind the pitch. That's a strike. New pitcher on deck. New pitcher on deck. Tim Meza. Tim Meza. Going to the count. Yes. Calls a timeout. Reed said, I got a brand new MLK jersey. Never wore it. There you go. Don't wear it. Collector's item. Here's one the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Well, I think they're going to come out with some new MLK jerseys, but your MLK jersey won't have a patch on it. They'll probably have that big blue phase patch on it. Here's one the pitch. And yes, hit that ball, popped up the right field, going back to the wall, caught it. Garcia, it is an adventure out there for defense, though, but he got the bat. And here come Dom. Too fast, too furious. Too fast, too furious. Breeze said I might wear it tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. Breezy feeling real froggy about it. He said, hey.
1500 says,
All right.
I might wear it tomorrow, since they in the playoffs.
Here's the one in the pitch. Swing got a miss. Dunn swinging for the Liberty Bell again. Already got a solo home run. Love to see it. He got 9 career home runs at Citizen Bank. Most by a visitor at any ballpark. That is awesome. He loves it here. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball. Ooh, strike on the outside corner. Don't challenge that, Dunn. Don't challenge it. Now, it ain't better than 2023. Not yet. You want to know why? Because Ronald was setting the table. And Olson Riley was hitting. This offense ain't better than them yet. If Ronald get back to where he was, because he was stealing bases at an alarming rate also. Here's the one in the pitch. And Dom hit it right back to the pitcher. That's out. Underhand throw. That's out number 2. If Ronald get back to hitting where he's hitting, Yeah, because Ronald was so unstoppable on bases. That's why he was the MVP. He had 73 base steals and 50 home runs. The first player ever to do that. The only player to ever do that. And that ball right there, the ball hit it right to the second baseman. They're trying to get out of there now. They're trying to get out of there now. That's all right. That's all right. They earned that. We don't want to use up too many runs either. This is about my limit. Get 7 runs and zip. Let's don't use all our runs up. But the offense been clicking now, man. Timely pitching. Pitching been really good. Perez done danced out of several raindrops this game. When he could have gave up a crooked number, but he didn't. Didn't give up anything. So we're going to the bottom half of the 7th inning, 7-0. The bottom half of the 5th inning, excuse me. The bottom half of the 5th inning, 7-0. Braves lead. Over there, Hawks use the black jerseys too. Like, black on the road, black at home, all black. Let's go. Had a peace tree at home. And have the black and red on the road, the Jordan joints on the road. We don't know, Raheem. We don't know. They got to be reassessed later on in the season. They say, you know what I'm saying, possibly get back not Swellenbach. I think Swellenbach gonna be out for the rest of the season. But hopefully Hurston will be back. But we don't know. Strike on the outside corner. All right, curveball, good pitch. 0-1 to count. Martin Perez up to 78 pitches. Here's the wind the pitch. And that ball, Trey Turner, lazy pop up to Ronald. Oh no, it's the wind catching it, but he got it. In right field, that's out number 1. That's right. Keep it going. Whatever works, keep it going. Here's one to pitch. And that ball going back to the wall. Caught. Yes. Kyle Schwarber, first pitch swinging, but popped it up. 1 to trap power. That's out number 2 quickly. Perez doing his job. He gonna hopefully make it through this 5th inning. Here's one to pitch. And that ball rocketed in the right field. Woo! Harper doing his job. That boy Harper doing his job. He 3 for 3 for tonight. Luckily, it didn't cost us. All right, 2 outs, run at first base. Up to 81 pitches. Garcia at the bat. Here's the wind the pitch. Strike. 86 mile per hour cutter frozen. Let's go. Here's one to pitch. And that ball hit right there to Ozzie Albies. He steps on the bag, and that's the end of the bottom half of the 5th inning. Let's go. Let's go, man. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, Braves. Yes. All right, man, 7-0, going to the top half of the 6th inning. Braves in full control of this game. Love to see it. Applying a little belt. Why would it be Trae Young's, Breezy? Would you have an MLK Trae Young jersey? You can wear it if you want to. But framing it would be better. I mean, if you ain't got it signed, I don't know about framing if you ain't got it signed. Now, if it's signed, then yeah, definitely frame it. I made a mistake by wearing some of my signed stuff, and some of the autograph kind of rubbed off a little bit on the couch. So, you can still recognize it, but I ain't wearing them no more. Shauna told me, why you wearing it? They got the autograph. Me being hard-headed. So all my autographs got a little smudge on them. Little smudgy smudge. You frame it for the memories. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. It was a 2021 jersey, so yeah. That in itself make it special. You feel me? That's one reason why I wouldn't even wear it, even if it's not signed. Here's one to pitch. Money Mike ripped that thing to right field, but foul ball. I would probably try to seek out Trae Young one of these days if he's like autographing somewhere and try to get his autograph on it. If I own one, if I own the MLK, yeah, that definitely would be worth something. Here's one to pitch. The 2021 jersey. And get Trae Young to sign it? Oh, yeah, that'll be worth a lot. 1-1 is the count. Money Mike up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. Money Mike hit that thing, rip it through the middle. Let's go, Money Mike. Yes, sir. Money in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, man. Money Mike. Yes, sir. Rip it right back where it came from, right up the middle. Let's go, Money Mike. That's what I'm talking about, my boy. Yeah. Money in the chat. Let's go. All right. Leadoff guy on. Here come Ronald. Here's one to pitch. And that was the deadly combination, man. Money Mike will always be on, and Ronald will hit him, get a single. Money Mike be on third base most of the time. Here's the wind to pitch. Swing and a miss. And Eddie Rosario was hitting well too. So it's just like, yeah, it was just JK. Yeah, it was just magical season, man. So here's the wind to pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pamela Johnson 6480 says. Money.
Yep. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye. Slider, inside corner. Low and inside. It's nighttime at the bank. Here's the one to pitch. Ronald trying to cash in. That ball fouled off. 2-2 to count. Here's the one and the pitch. 3-2 the count. Ball way low and inside. Good eye by Ronald Acuna Jr. Have a good one, Isaiah. Take it easy. Thank you for coming in. Here's the one and the pitch. Ronald Acuna Jr. got a hold of what? It's line drive. Great catch. Wow, great catch. Great catch by Kemp out there in left field. I thought that was going to the gap. I thought Ronald was shopping at the gap right there. Great catch. Diving attempt. Dang it. That was going to score Money Mike right there. That thing would have bounced past him. That would have been at the wall. All right, here comes Drake Baldwin. One out, run at first base. Drake 1 for 3 for today. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball way down in the dirt. Good eye. As MLB try to figure out a book on Drake, there is none. Here's one in the pitch. They try and low in the way and see if a die to that a fooler. Seemed like he adjusting to whatever the pitchers are trying to throw at him. What's up, Floyd? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. That's sounding for you on YouTube, I see. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike at the knees. Ooh, barely. But it was a strike. Don't challenge that. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye. 2-2 to count. Or 3-1 to count, excuse me. 3-1 to count. I'm good, Floyd. How you doing? Here's one in the pitch. And Drake hit that thing to the second baseman. That's one. And that's two. Very hard to double up Drake. Good defense by the Phillies. And we're going to the bottom half of the sixth inning. Braves still leading 7-0.
Breezy 1500 says, Charlotte is getting BTB.
Oh, wow. Orlando whooping them. Oh, wow. Okay. That's probably karma. That was probably was karma for what Lonzo Ball did to Bam Adebayo. That's karma. Yep. Make sure you here tomorrow, Floyd. Breeze said yes, it was. Yep.
Breezy
Sure was.
1500 says, yes, it was. Yeah, I hope it's a great series, man. Been so long. I mean, it really don't matter, man. It's been so long since the Hawks been in the playoffs. I'm happy that we're there, but I'm not satisfied. Especially the way we played in the second half of the season. I'm not gonna be just satisfied with us just being there. But hey, the Knicks got the home court advantage for a reason. They are the favorites. And they got a decided advantage, a height advantage in the post. And first pitch swinging. Tagged him on the shoulder. He's out. Bad throw. Good job by Matty O adjusting on the fly and applying the tag. Dubon with another one that sailed. Great job by Matty O. Tagging that man before he got up in there. Horrible throw. Got C. Sosa out of there. All right. First guy down. Thank you for being greedy. Perez still in there. We squeezing limits. Here's the wind to pitch. Strike. JT Realmuto in there. 0 for 2 for today. Came up in some huge spots and did not come through. Good thing for the Braves, he didn't. Here's the wind to pitch. Swing and a miss. Filthy curveball right there. 78 mile per hour. Dropped off the table. JT batting 261, 1 home run, 4 RBI with OPS of 728 on the season. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball in the dirt. Yes, sir. All right, 1-2 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball weakly hit right there. Dubon got it, quickly gets up, throws it, but the man is safe. That's his best throw I done seen him do, but that's a good base hit right there by JT. Hustling down the line. That's his first base hit of the night. All right, one out. We got an opportunity to get a double play right here. Perez up to 88 pitches. Here's the one to pitch. We need to have someone up in the bullpen right now. He's up to 89 pitches. We need to have somebody up in the bullpen now. Like, this is serious right now. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. Alabram up. We don't want to give a portion of this away and get his team confidence. Maybe they don't come back this game, but they'll give confidence going into tomorrow's game. Here's the one to pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. Cutter. 86 mile per hour. 2-1 to count. 91 pitches on the clock. Kentucky guy. I don't count anything that's not in Atlanta. And Alabram got a hold of one. It's going back, warning track. And Yaz underneath it. Those are the second base. If they didn't have Atlanta across their chest, it don't matter. I know I got a banner. Thanks to Magic Man for giving me that banner. But only championships I count is 95 and 2021. That's it. I didn't root for the Hawks when they were in St. Louis. Here's the one to pitch. That ball chopped up, grabbed by Ozzie Albies, and he's out. That's out number 3. Almost run interference in my opinion, but whatever. All right, that's the end of the 6th inning. We're going to the top half of the 7th inning. Just like when the Thrashers left, didn't care where they went to, wasn't going to follow them. They ain't a part of Atlanta no more. I don't think they won anything anyway, but still. That's why I just said Kentucky. That's why I just said. I got a banner right here. It lists the World Championship 1914 with the Boston Braves. I don't count that. 1957 with the Milwaukee Braves. I don't count that. The only one I count in my mind are 1995 and 2021. That's it. They were Atlanta Braves. The history books that say something, I'm talking about who I root for. Never rooted for the St. Louis Hawks. That's just the way I'm built. I root for my home teams. I'm from Atlanta, so that's why I root for all my teams. I'm born into this. Sid Bream was not the hero in the 95 World Series. He wasn't on the team anymore, Breezy. Sid Bream was in 91, excuse me. That's when we turned it around. The hero of the World Series was Dave Justice, who hit that solo shot that won us the game, won the zip. Him and Tom Glavine. Those were the heroes of the game, of the World Series. Here's the winding pitch. Check swing. Matteo up. Strike. Here's the winding pitch. 1-1's the count. Here's the winding pitch. Ball inside. Almost hit him. 2-1 to count. Breezy, that was 91. When Sid slid, that was 91. We beat the Pirates to go to the World Series. We lost to Minnesota. Here's one to pitch. That was the first time two teams went from worst to first that met in the World Series. One of the greatest World Series all times. Unfortunately, we was on the wrong end of it. We were on the wrong end of a lot of great World Series. Here's one to pitch. Walk it out. Let's go.
Walk it out. No, I walk it out. Now walk it out. Walk it out. Now walk it out. Walk it out. Now walk it out.
Oakley Farmer 3887.
Thank you, Oakley. That's exactly what
Solo
happened.
shot in the bottom of the sixth inning and Tom Glavine pitched a shutout against a strong Indians team.
Yep. They had about 5 Hall of Famers in their lineup. Tom Glavine mowed them down. One of the best pitching performances in World Series history. And Dave Justice, running his mouth, came back in and put his money where his mouth was. Put his money where his mouth was. Said, I wish the Braves fans would be like the Indian fans. He wasn't talking bad about the Braves fans. He just thought the Braves fans got, you know what I'm saying, fat cat, got used to winning. It wasn't chopping like they was before. And Olson Riley, if it's fair, is gone. He had a rocket down there. Did it bounce off the pole? No, it did not. Woo! He put a charge into that one. Oh, no, you good, Breezy. I forget a lot of things too, man. I forget a lot of things too, but I never forget that one. I forget a lot. Well, I ain't going to say never because, yeah, I do be forgetting a lot of stuff too. I ain't even going to cap. Yep, Marquise Grissom caught the last ball. Yep. Shout out to Marquise, man. Give my nephew a chance for a traveling ball. Here's one to pitch. Swing. Fouled off. Marquise doing great stuff, man. Great stuff for the community. You good, Breezy. You good. 2-2 to count. Here's a wind to pitch. Swing and a miss. Do that sweeper a little bit further in. Strike. All right, got a man on first base with 1 out. Ozzie Albies up the bat. Matteo ain't really that fleet of foot. Just don't hit into a double play, please. Here's the wind to pitch. Ozzie Albies taking that. That's a ball. 1-0's a count. 91 mile per hour, 14 fastball. Banks got 12 pitches. One of those account. Here's the one to pitch. Ozzie Albies got a hold of one. It's going down and caught on the left field line. Let's go. Good catch. God dog it. All right, Mateo scampers back to first base. That's 2 outs. Little scampering. Scamp. Is this Eli White? Eli White checking in the game. Why is Eli checking in? What's wrong with Mike? Well, no, not Mike. Dom. What's going on with Dom? Is Dom hurt? Why is Eli White in the game? Here's the wind to pitch. Swing and a miss. Okay, guys. Here's the wind to pitch. Yeah, that's why I said Oakley. Yep, Francisco Cabrera. And Barry Bonds could not throw him out. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Already back-to-back. No. He wasn't back-to-back then. He just won MVP that year, though. So, yeah, he was well on his way to being a Hall of Famer right then. Here's the one to pitch without juicing. Hey, Eli White hit it up in the gap. Let's go. All right, runner's going to be on the corners. Love to see it. Yes, sir. Great hit by Speedway. Eli White. Let's go. Oh, he hung that curveball right there. Eli knew what to do with it. Nah, that wasn't even a hanger. That thing was low and outside. He just took it where it went from. Okay, good hit. Good piece of hitting right there by Eli. Let's go. Woo. All right. All right, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Here comes Dom. Here's one to pitch. He came in for Yaz. Okay, my bad. He came in for Yaz. Yeah, Yaz kind of struggling, so. All right, let's go. On one account, strike on the outside corner, Dom. Let's go, Dom. Here's the one to pitch. It's about family. 0-2 the count. Fouled that off. Dom quickly in the hole. And Dom calls timeout. Little practice swing. Steps back in the box. Got his mouthpiece in. He's ready. Here's the one to pitch. And Dom pops that thing up. And caught by Trey Turner. And that's out number 3. All right, guys, we're going to the 7-inning stretch, guys. Please put the musical notes in the chat to help me sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game remix. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever come back, 'cause it's root for the Braves. If they don't win, it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, they're out in the old ball game. Play ball. You been a Braves fan ever since? Okay, that's what's up, Kentucky guy. We ain't just winning, man. We're applying belt. And the crowd goes wild. I don't know about going wild. Maybe going to get some earbuds. Earplugs so they don't hear me sing. Appreciate you, drummer. How they start booing you, I have no idea. You know, I don't have the sound up. All right, Martin Perez went 6 innings. Surely he's not coming back out there. Surely we're not squeezing that limit anymore. Good job by Martin, though. What's up, Southside? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. It's time for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. All right, here's the wind to pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. Suarez in there. Oh, the bank is a nice park. The bank is a nice park, man.
Oakley Farmer 3887 says,
That's awesome, Oakley.
I have every player from that 1995 baseball team baseball card, even Bobby Cox.
That's awesome, Oakley. That's awesome. That's a great set to have. Here's one to pitch. Strike. Good pitch right there. Kemp watching it. He 0 for 2. Let's make that 0 for 3. 2-2 to count. We're in the bottom half of the 7th inning, man. Braves leading 7-0. Love to see it. Yeah, I like that Jackie Robinson jersey. That was fire. Here's the wind to pitch. The really only people that deserve to have that city connect are the Dodgers. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball way up. 3-2 to count. All right. This is the 9-hole hitter now. Suarez, this is the 9-hole hitter. Let's don't walk him. Here's the wind to pitch. And that ball raked over there, but Austin Riley was flashing the leather. Great defense by Austin Riley. I like that. Go sit down. Go lay down. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to go to sleep. It's 8:37. It's time to go to sleep. Go pee-pee. You can get a drink. You can get that drink, but you got to go pee-pee. Then go to bed. Yeah, put that hanger down. Go pee-pee. All right, 1-0 is the count. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball on the outside, 2-0 to count. New Jersey. I mean, yeah, that's where he's from, but I'm talking about like the Atlanta Braves and Milwaukee are the only ones really have a right to have Hank Aaron jerseys too. So it's all going to be Braves, but it's either Milwaukee Braves or Atlanta Braves. Here's the one to pitch ball, and he walked him on 4 pitches. So Suarez coming out there not throwing strikes. Last guy just got himself out. Oh, you talking about the Hank Aaron jerseys? Okay, I got you. You talking about the one with the A? Yeah. I got that one. Yeah, that. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I got you. The for the A ones. Here's the one to pitch. For the A, but it got Hank number on the back. I don't have the one with Hank number on the back, but it's commemorated to Hank on the tag and on the hat. Here's the winding pitch. That ball in the dirt. And the ball gets away. Runner will advance. No, he did not. Oh, wow. Okay. 1-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's one to pitch. Swing at a miss. Go sit down, Schwarber. Share in the chat. Got that big contract. Ain't really hitting like he normally do. He had a career year, but it was a contract year, so you got to be wary on that. He pressing right now, trying to live up to that contract. It's real hard playing up there in the Northeast. All right, here come Bryce Harper. He's been raking. Here's one to pitch. That ball popped up. It ain't pop up. Oh, yeah, it is. Ronald nonchalantly got it. That's out. Finally got him out. Finally got him out. Let's go. Harper, that's his worst hit of the day. He hit it at the warning track. Let's go. Can the Braves wear a Babe Ruth jersey? Hell no. Babe Ruth is synonymous with the Yankees. Even the Red Sox don't wear his jersey. Even Red Sox fans don't wear his jersey. And he was in Boston. No. I mean, I guess Vince Carter gonna be synonymous with the Hawks. I mean, nobody look at Vince Carter as a Hawk, even though he ended his career with the Hawks. Same thing with Tracy McGrady. Nobody think about Tracy McGrady as a Hawk. They think of him as a Raptor, a Magic, or mostly a Houston Rocket. So yeah, nah. Yeah, that's more like it, Mike. They could, but no. 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 I mean, it's just like I just said, man. Vince Carter would never be synonymous with outside of Atlanta. People remember him getting his, getting his scoring where he's at right now on the scoring list in the Atlanta jersey. Nobody in the history of the annals of NBA ain't gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, here's what it is. Yeah, exactly. Brett Favre was drafted here. Only Atlanta fans think about Brett Favre here. No one else in the history of football thinks about Brett Favre being here, except for Green Bay fans, because they know that they stole him from us, and Atlanta Falcon fans, they're just like, we gave up Brett Favre for who? So yeah. No one else in football think about it at all. All right, and that ball looked like it might be a blooper. No, left fielder coming in, got it. Good catch. Top half of the 8th inning. Kickering in the game right now. 3 pitches pop up by Dubon. He's out. Daniel Barry, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. Welcome back to the stream. That's right. Hammer Hank. Here's a wind to pitch. Money Mike got the bat. 88-mile-per-hour sweeper. That's a strike on 1 account. Money Mike, 2 for 3 for today. Love to see it. Love to see that it's 2 singles, too. That means he's seeing the ball well and striking it well. Love to see it. Yeah. Happy Friday to you also. Here's the wind to pitch. Money Mike fouled that off. Good eye. That would have been a strikeout if he didn't swing at it. 1-2 is the count. Mini Michael Harris bobblehead. We already got a mini Michael Harris bobblehead right here. Yeah. Money Mike, Money Mike. Here's the one in the pitch. Money Mike ripped that thing, and that's a home run. Yes, sir, Money Mike. Let's go. Solo shot. Let's go, Money the chat. Money Mike. Money Mike said, don't tell nobody, but I might have came out of my slump. Let's go, boy. Yeah. Let's go, Michael. That's the power of being a papa now. Oh, he hung that curveball. Money Mike turned on that thing real quick. Yuck. Smoke that thing. Line drive. No doubter. And that's going back. Oh, no, it's a pop-up. Ronald trying to follow him, trying to go back to back. And that's what is so great right now. Man, if Ronald, I'm telling you, man, if Ronald get hot, man, and Money Mike get, man, it's over for everybody. It's over for everybody. It's literally over. Here's one to pitch. Now we went for two. Mike, we just went for two. That's all. Here's one to pitch. We just went for two. We got a touchdown, and we went for two and made it. Baldwin 1 for 4 for today. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 1-2 is the count. Timeout by Drake the Rake Baldwin. That's true. And we just got a 41-year-old kicker. We just got a 41-year-old kicker, Nick Folk. Our coach said we coming in early this year. Love to see it. Here's one to pitch. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully he's going to have his players playing in the preseason too. How about that? That's a novel idea. Here's the one to pitch. Ball inside. Good eye. 3-2 to count by Drake the Rake. Here's the one to pitch. Rake hit it down the right field line. That's the Rake I know. Let's go, Rake. Rake Baldwin. Hey, Cricker, man, this dude used to be so cocky. Not so much. Let's go. He's still a good pitcher, man. They just going through some things right now, man. But the Phillies won't be bad for a long time, man. This is a good team. They just going through it right now. That's all. I don't think their manager going to survive this, though. I don't think their manager going to survive this because Philly media don't play that. Another Morton Anderson. Oh, no. Morton was a Hall of Famer before he got here and just increased it when he got here to the Falcons. That's right. Y'all already know, man. He MVP. Early MVP candidate. Him and Manny O, actually MVP candidates in my opinion. Let's go, Manny O. 1 for 1. Walk twice. Let's go. NL East, Braves leading it right now. We like to see that. But we ain't that much further ahead of all these guys. They all bunched up. Strike on the outside corner, 98 mile per hour. Hey, he ain't tickle around with that one. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball inside just missed. 1-1 is the count. Yeah, Drake Baldwin, early MVP candidate, in my opinion. And that's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to my story. That's what I'm doing. I'm sticking to the story. Here's one to pitch. Strike. Nice sweeper. 88-mile power. Dropped it in the bucket. Good pitch. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Saints fans hated that. Absolutely hated it. They former kicker sent us to the Super Bowl. And he's more known to be a Falcon kicker than a Saints kicker. Now, it's about half and half, actually. But he went to the Super Bowl with us, so technically us. Here's one to pitch. One of the more famous kicks in NFL history, actually. One of the more historic kicks in NFL history. Because that was one of the biggest upsets in the NFC Championship game in NFL history. All right, 2-2 to count. That fouled off. Here's the one to pitch. Matty O got underneath one, popped up, and that looked like it's going to be a bloop, but caught by second baseman. That's all right. It's okay. It's 8-0. Going to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Money Mike hit a line drive home run. Love to see it. No doubter. And he threw it back. Yeah, Money Mike. Yeah. Money Mike already got 4 home runs already. All right, guys. And I don't believe that sweepstakes, man. I never heard anybody win that sweepstakes for that Bronco. It's going on 3 years. Not one winner. Not one commercial with a winner saying, hey, I won this. Not now one. They didn't even pay an actor to lie. They didn't even pay an actor to lie. Nah, I need to see proof. Yep. I thought it was the Mets then the Phillies. I thought it was the Mets, the Phillies, and then the Braves coming into the season. Either way, the Braves are number one. That's all that matters. It don't matter who was supposed to be. I mean, yeah, if it's the Phillies, it's the Phillies. If it's the Mets, whatever. As long as the Braves are beating both of them and in the lead, that's all that matters. Garcia got it, and Austin Riley flashing that leather. Austin Riley has definitely been playing Gold Glove third base this year. His bat is starting to heat up, but that glove been on fire already. Somebody threw a no-hitter at Creekside. Oh, goodness. Here's a wind to pitch. At high school. That's all right, Kentucky guy. That's okay. We got a lot of Braves fans ain't Falcon fans. We got Braves fans that Saints fans. I mean, for real, for real. We got Braves fans that's Carolina Panther fans. Braves country go everywhere. Here's one to pitch. Swing, get a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sosa at the bat. He 0 for 3. Let's make that 0 for 4, please. Mike Geiger said, we're winning the division. Period. I said what I said. There you go. Swing and a miss. Especially with, no, fouled out. Especially with Bryce Elder. Respect your elders, how he dealing. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Should the Braves go after Paul Skeens? The Hornets need to throw in the towel. Somebody getting fired tonight. Oh, wow. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing, fouled off. Should the Braves go after Skeens? Now, I think his representative is Scott Boras, but I'm not sure. If it is, then you can forget it. Here's one in the pitch. That ball popped up. And Austin Riley coming in. Move out the way. All right, Dubon. Dubon, you better get your butt out the way. You buying Bryce Elder jersey. That's what's up, Mike. I see you. Yeah. Now Gibby got to do it too. Gibby got to buy Bryce Elder jersey too. You a Cowboys fan? Okay. That's fine. Oh, one to count. Here's one in the pitch. The ball is getting rejected all over the court. Orlando actually playing with some heart. Good for them, man. 0-2 the count. Suarez looking good, man. JT up. He's 1 for 3. Got to hit his last at bat. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball center cut, fouled it off, but 94 mile per hour. Couldn't handle it. Lamar Ball was talking a lot of trash, wasn't he? All right, and that ball squirt by Dubon. Dubon needed to be here when Wash was here. Wash is back. I forgot what team he's with, but he's back in baseball, guys. His health is better. He's back with baseball, so that's good to see. He's just not the manager of the Angels anymore. Here's one in the pitch. That's the dream, man. That's the hope. I want to see one before I'm worm food. I want to see one of each before I'm worm food. I don't know if I'm asking for too much. I hope not. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. Look at this goofy dude back there doing this. Did y'all see that goofy dude doing that? Let's see if he do it again. All right, challenged by the Phillies. That's a strike. Thank you for using your challenge, silly rabbit. You are batting way too bad to be challenging anything, bro. Like, for real. All right, he didn't do it that time. Here's the one to pitch that ball in the dirt. Yeah, he should be forbidden to challenge something. Like, dude, you struggling so much. You batting like 140. You cannot be wasting none of our challenges. Not you. Not you. No. No way. 1-2 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball popped up. Yeah, that's out. And caught. And that's out number 3. Let's go. That's the end of the 8th inning, guys. We're going to the top half of the 9th inning. The Braves leading 8-0. 5-hit shutout right now by the Braves pitching. Love to see it. On a bullpen game. Great game by the Braves. And again, guys, just remember tomorrow we won't have the Phillies and Braves. We will have the Atlanta Hawks versus New York Knicks, game number 1 of the playoffs. Make sure you guys are here to tune in to that. Make sure you guys tune in. Oh, goodness. That was a good one.
Oakley Farmer 3887 says, yes sir, great game. Breezy 1500 says, you know I will hear.
What's up, Chris? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you on YouTube. That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. Southside said, nice bounce back by Jose. Facts. Facts. Top half of the 9th inning, man. Pitching clinic by the Braves right now. Pitching clinic. All right, Braves coming up, man. Let's don't waste no more runs. It's 8-0 right now. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Austin Riley coming up the bat. Austin Riley, you gonna hit another solo shot? Don't waste no runs, man. We need it. We need these for the rest of the series. I promise you we do. Sugar is up pitching. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike, good pitch. 91 mile per hour cutter. 0-1 account. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball tailing away. Sweeper, good pitch. Good sequence, too. Threw one on the outside corner, got a strike. Of course, I'm going to throw the sweeper outside the strike zone, get you the chase, and he did. Quickly in the hole, 0-2 the count. What's up, C Wonder? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. Yep. Take it easy. Appreciate you coming through, fam. Yeah, Braves is whooping them. Southside said, for basketball entertainment, nobody wanted the Magic over the Heat. Well, actually, nobody wanted that because we wanted to see. Charlotte got real beef with the Pistons, so we wanted to see that. Here's the one in the pitch. Austin Riley got a charging one. He going bad to the wall. Home run. 2 home run game for Austin Riley. Beer and skull in the chat. Belt. 9-0 belt. Let's go. BTB. Belt. Douglas, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. It's time for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Strike. 0-1 account. Ozzie Albies up the bat. A 2 home run game by Austin Riley. Y'all in trouble. Here's the one in the pitch. See, Wonder, you talking about the postseason? We ain't even. This is the 20th game out of 162. Goodness gracious. Let's just talk about the playoffs after maybe 5 games of the Hawk season. That's about relative what it is. All right, that ball popped up center field. Nah, left field, my bad. Left field. Caught. We got to get, see, this is what I do. 40 game intervals. All right? 162 games, 40 game intervals. That's how we count our games. That's how we judge how we're doing in quarters of the season. It's 4 quarters of the season, in my opinion. All right? In baseball, that's how you got to look at it. 4 quarters in the season. After 40 games, we evaluate. See how we're doing at the beginning of the season. That ball hit, Eli White hit it right to the second baseman. He's out. Top half of the 9th inning. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. I'm just knocking on wood that we stay healthy. We already hurt. Don Smith popped it up, and JT got it. That's out. That's a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. Right now, we look great. Let's continue that. Let's continue that. Oh, man, Garrett Anderson pass? Oh, man, R.I.P. Garrett Anderson, man. R.I.P. Garrett Anderson. There, actually, Floyd, there is a such thing as too many runs. We don't want to use up all our runs in the first game of the series. That's kind of what we did against the Angels. We scored 17 runs, and then we couldn't hit the ball. And we end up splitting the series. So, yeah. That's more like it, C1. That's more like it. There we go. There we go. Now Floyd see what I'm talking about. Yeah. On the Falcon news, Ruccaroro got traded. And basically both teams that traded guys who ain't did nothing for them. The guy we picked up was a little bit heavier, better on run support. Ruccaroro wasn't good at run support or pass rush. But hey, you know. One of these days, people going to listen to me, man. I know I do a lot of sports. I dabble in a lot of sports. I look at a lot of sports, and sometimes people need to heed my warnings and my sports knowledge. I just didn't see it with Root. I was hoping for the best, but just because he went to Clemson don't mean he was Big Grady. All right, C1 to take it easy, fam. Thank you for checking in. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out, brother. I mean, before the season, I was thinking before all the injuries that we were gonna make it to the World Series. That was before the season. And when I did that, everybody got hurt. I was like, you know what? I'm shutting my mouth. So that's where I'm living at right now. That's my home. That's my home. Started training camp. I was like, hey, man, we're going to challenge the Dodgers, and we're going to beat the Dodgers this year. But then we got all hurt. I'm shutting up. Shut your mouth. So that's where I'm living at. All right, 1-1 is the count right now. Suarez still in there. Save the bullpen, Suarez. Swing and a miss. Threw it right down Broad Street. Missed it. 1-2 is the count. Southside said, Rook is a 3-tech. Mason's more of a round stop. Yeah, we need somebody like that. But that still ain't gonna deter me for getting Lee Hunter if he there. Here's one to pitch. That ball popped up. JT up the bat. Already got a base hit. Yep. Yeah, we need a guy that right there that can plug up, that can work the A and B gap and A or B gap and command the double team so our linebackers get free. Here's the one to pitch. That ball hit up the center field, but Money Mike got it. That's out number 1. Let's go. 2 more outs Phillies look like they want to end this, man. Their body language is halfway into the tunnel for the clubhouse. They are, man. They are. Space eater. Facts. Yeah, Floyd. That's what we need. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty slider. On one account. Kemp up the bat. They're in the 9-hole. Went out. Nobody on. Top half of the ninth inning is 9-0. Braves in full control. Applying belt. Here's the one to pitch. That ball popped up. That's out number 2. Ozzie Albies coming up. Ronald got it. That's out number 2. Yeah, they already halfway into the tunnel, bro. Look at it. Their energy is already in the clubhouse. Shout out to the fans. Most of them still there. Here's the one to pitch. That ball outside. Ball. Yeah, that's what we need. We need somebody in the middle that can stop the run. I like the pickup. Here's one to pitch. He ain't no pass rusher. He a big ugly in the middle, and that's what we need. We need a big ugly in the middle. We need to stop getting good up the middle with these draw plays. Here's one to pitch. And yeah, I think that'll help Jalen Walker also. Also, eventually, I feel like Jalen Walker should be our middle linebacker, but we'll see. They're going to still have him on the edge. They need to get him off the bigger guys. That'll keep his injuries down, in my opinion. Get him playing in space. That's how he did it with the Falcons. Stop sticking him on the edge. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2 is the count. Mixing up with them big guys down there, he going to get injured. Trey Turner, they last hope. He's now Obi-Wan, though. 1 and 2 is the count. Let's get him up out of here, Suarez. Here's the one to pitch. That's a ball. Ball inside at the knees, low and inside. T. Terry, I see you. You talking about in the draft? Probably. Guys, we're not covering the draft. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. All right, 3 and 2 to count. Yeah, we won't have no covers. We'll probably maybe, you know what I'm saying, peek in on it. But with the Braves playing the way they playing and the Hawks in the playoffs, we just don't have no time. They don't have a first-round pick either. I'm good. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him up out of it. Oh, he fouled it off. My bad. He tip fouled it. Yeah, we got, I mean, look, man. We all know that Terry Fontenot really wasn't a good evaluator of defense, so kind of is what it is. Here's one to pitch, and that ball popped up. That should be the end of the game. And looking. Oh, nope, hit the top of the dugout. All right, so it's still got life. 2 outs, nobody on though. 9-0. We just traded him for a defensive lineman that'll fit our screen. We need a big hog in the middle. I've been asking for that, to be honest. I wanted to draft one, but whatever. Here's one to pitch. That ball hit right there, going up the middle, right past the bond. That's a base hit by Trey Turner. All right, so the Phillies got life. Got 1 run on with 2 outs. Suarez been in there for 2 innings. Well, I mean, that's not a blanking. That means we win 1 game. They feel like we're going to win game 4. They're going to win the first 3 games, and then they're going to come home and beat us. That's how most Knicks fans think. Here's one to pitch. They also thought that in 2021 too. They were saying they're gonna beat us in no less than 5, maybe 6 games. That they'll be embarrassed if they win 6 games. It should go no less than 5. But you gotta think about it, they dominated us that year. And Julius Randle averaged 38 points against us. Here's the one to pitch. There was no indication that we were gonna win that until we whooped them 5-1. So yeah. Gentleman's sweep. What a one is the count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. 2-1 to count. Floyd said, I don't. He said 7 games. Okay. Here's the one to pitch. That ball hit the Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies got it. Throws over to first base. And that's the end of the game. Dubs in the chat. Yeah, I was just talking about like most of the I listened to it was a New York radio, The Fan.
Kentucky
W The
guy
Fan.
says, Braves win. Braves win the Braves.
And they were talking about 5 games.
Harry 013 says, Masson is only 23 years old and bigger.
Let's
Breezy
go.
1500 says, D-Dub.
Dubs in the chat. Let's go. All right, guys. So Braves win convincingly in that first game, applying
Lloyd
belt
Donnelly T9M says,
9-0.
Peace, brother. Sergeant Gibby
Yep.
says, W.
Let's go.
Sergeant Gibby says, Suarez saved the pen.
Definitely say that
Floyd
Walt
Donnelly
Weiss is
T9M
pushing all the right
WW.
buttons.
Douglas Farrington 9132 says, W.
I don't want to count my
Kentucky
chicken before
guy
they have,
says,
but this do feel like
Let's
I
go
did say this
Braves.
felt like 23,
I am Ken Ross says, W.
but a better outcome. See, this feel like 23, but a better outcome. Because guess what, guys? If our offense
I
really
am Ken
take
Ross
off like
says,
this,
What a game. This is a hell of a start by the Braves.
yep.
Raheem Dorch 5850 says, Dub.
If at the back end of our lineup
Terry
hits like this,
013
it'll be like
says,
23.
W. Let's go Braves.
But this year, unlike 23, this year, our pitching been outstanding. It's not just our offense. See, in 23, we were winning 6-4, 7-8, 9-5, 10-8. We are blowing team backs out, and they ain't scoring nothing. So this is 23, but with a twist. Even though our pitcher is hurt, we are still pitching well. So when those guys come back, we can work them in easily. No pressure. We averaging like what, 4, almost 5 runs a game. That's prolific, guys. And we're mixing in small ball with home runs. It's not just all home runs. Now we are leading the league in home runs, I think, but we got a lot of small balls too. We got the most doubles in the league also. We got the most runs scored off doubles in the league. So yeah, guys, we're doing it in a multitude of ways this season, man. Love to see it. But it has to continue, man. We haven't even made it to the 40-game mark. And a lot of things can change from 30 games on. A lot of things can change. All right, guys. We up out of here, man. Great game by the Braves. And they scored in every inning. They scored in the first 3 innings, put this game out of reach, and then scored in the last 2. So, yeah. 9-0. Man, 6-hit shutout. What a pitching performance by the Braves pitchers.
Oishir ATL says, W.
Appreciate them dubs, man. All right, guys, we're about out of here, man. Guys, make sure you
Oishir
tune in
ATL
tomorrow.
says, Big Butt Hoopin.
That's right.
Terry 013
B
says,
T
Weiss is more of a manager like
B.
Bobby Cox.
Yeah, but he'll tackle you. I like my manager. Yeah, and he had a lot of questions, man. People were saying, "Hey, Walt Weiss, is he just gonna manage like Schnitt?" Nah, man, he done improved on Schnitt. Snick gonna be in the Braves Hall of Fame. He might be in the Hall of Fame for his stint. Seven out of 10 years winning the division. He might be in the Hall of Fame, guys, but we'll talk about that later. We up out of here. Peace up, A-Town down, deuces. See you guys tomorrow for the Hawks versus the Knicks. I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait.
2001 Southside B7 he says. BTA Dubs.
That's right. All right.